Hello and welcome to RPJ Photography. This week we have a Canon EOS 30. Yes, a camera from this millennium, October 2000. I know it's a Canon EOS 30. There's not much to it more than that. It's not a highly desirable camera. It's okay. Very generic since maybe 1993, all the Canons started to look the same, so it doesn't look beautiful. I mean, it looks beautiful, but fuck it, it looks all right. But not a sought after camera. There's one reason I really like this camera. The eye control says on the side there. I can tell you a little backstory. I had a Canon 5. And I liked it. I had the 5D, I had a 5, match made in heaven. Then I didn't really use the 5, so I sold it. Then I watched a YouTube thingy about the 5 saying that it had eye control. And I was like, what the hell? As you can see, these two pictures, the 5 doesn't really say that it has eye control. So it was only afterwards when I found out it had eye control that I was a bit annoyed. So then I got another 5. But I think that shit the bed and died before I could try the eye control. So then I got this one, the 30, and I paid an arm and a leg for it. I'm not going to say how much I paid for it, but I paid way too much. The advertisement said one of the last film cameras ever made, which after research turns out it was the Nikon in 2004. The F6 was the last one. So this was 4 years earlier, but still in this millennium, so a new camera, as to say. I was using the 30 for a bit. I was getting used to the eye control. We'll go into more detail on the eye control because it's just magic how it works. And the EOS 30 that I had decided to shit the bed, and the mechanism for the door broke. So then I had to go and buy another EOS 30 because I really wanted to make this video because I love eye control and I really want to have this camera in my life because there is a reason that I need to use it or want to use it. Then I got my old EOS 30 and the new one, and I took the door hinge replacement piece, the hatch piece, and I put it into this one because the one that I brought for a lot less money but still way too much. In the new one that I brought, it was disgusting. The grips were all melted and gooey, and it was just disgusting. So I decided I'll just mend this camera with the parts from the new one into this one, and this is a much better looking camera anyway than the other one. So win-win. Want this basically new camera to shoot film. I know people buy the Pentax, the new ones, and just gimmicks, but they don't really enjoy them as much as old cameras, let's say the Pentax K100, 1000 and things like that. The older cameras have a bit of charm to them. They're a big piece of metal, they look beautiful, they look timeless. And of course, when you're walking around the streets, people ask you and know what you're doing. So it's a bit of like, but yeah. You don't buy a red car, you buy a Ferrari, sort of thing. So that's why everyone wants a Leica. So I brought this one because I needed something more for shooting my kid and being a little bit more on the fly and things like that. The kid moves very fast and the Hasselblad isn't going to focus in time. This will focus in time, and also I already have a Canon 5D. The lenses are exactly the same, EF mount. I have a lot of lenses, so it made sense to, if I was going to buy a camera that can shoot a little faster and stuff like that, then I'd probably best go for something I already had the lenses for. And the reason why I stayed with the EOS 30 and didn't go to another camera in the EF lane, because of that eye control. Something made in 1993 with the Canon 5 and stopped with this camera, and I think EOS 33 had it as well. No, they didn't have eye control. They're the same camera, but the 33 doesn't have eye control, so don't buy that one. Yes, the Canon had it in 1993, and then they discontinued it along with this camera around the same time. and it's stupid. Eye control is the best thing that's ever happened to me while using a camera. It's made a solution to my frustration to Canon's focusing issues. When I was with my digital camera, I'll be at a family event or a family dinner or something, I'll take pictures. And the table in between us will always get the main focus. Oh, there's a can of something. Okay, we'll focus on that. Yes, Canon, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to focus on that person's face across the table, did I? No, Canon. Now, I can look in the viewfinder. I only have 7 points of focus. But I can look at one of those points and it will focus there. Almost with 99% accuracy. Depends. It's pretty accurate. But to hear that they discontinued it for 25 years made me furious. And the reason why? People were getting tired in their eyes, straining. You had 7 points to look at. What you fucking... They discontinued it because people didn't like it. And now they brought it back in their new R cameras, and those R cameras have like 1,500 focus points. So I can only imagine how good it is on there. Imagine if they're doing sports photography, you got 3 people fighting for a football, and you just want that one person, and you just look at that one person you want to focus in on. Boom, focus. You don't have to hope the camera picks the right person for you, or your manual focus, or you want to go for the ball, who's on the ball. Genius. 25 years, Canon. 25 years you took that away from us. You little fucking sluts. This ferry crossing, I think it's pretty cool. I can use that focus perfectly now. Oh, it just works. You just look left and it takes the fucking shot. Just focuses where you want it to. Wait a little longer. You can't see from there, can you? Can you see the boat? No. Sorry. Alright, I think I got all the pictures there. And it just focuses. How many times I've missed focus just because the camera decided to take a picture of the can that was on the table instead of the person on the other side. It's ridiculous. Canon really needs to work on that. Like, you got to think, why would I want to take a picture of the can? Like, sometimes I want to take a picture of the can, but come on, Canon. Of course I'm taking the picture of the face. It's probably better now, but my 2016 camera didn't do it, so. And the 2012 camera before that didn't do it. So, and the 2004 camera, 2000 camera, can fucking do it. It can let me pick. Unless you're in auto mode, then it just says, fuck you, I'm picking. And then it picks the can. But still, if you don't put it in auto mode, my preference is AV mode, aperture priority. But each to their own. But why should you buy this camera? It's not going to be for everyone. I mean, if you have a Canon already and have a bunch of EF lenses, perfect. Do this instead. It's not going to be my suggestion for everyone, but it's a really, really stable camera. It has everything you'd want of a normal modern day camera. It's basically, they haven't changed anything on here since, 1993 has basically been the same up until now. Everything's on here that you need. It's not a digital camera, it's a film camera, so it's missing a screen, of course. That would be nice. Just checking my notes. Canon. Ah, yes, there was a point in town when I was shooting the camera, and because the camera's so easy to shoot, it's like shooting digital. So you may find yourself shooting one scene too many times, where on a normal film camera, you will just shoot. You'll wait a little bit longer. You'll take one photo and go, okay, that's that. I'll wait and see what happens. Like we'll process it and figure it out. Where with this camera, because it's so quick and easy, you don't wind on anything like that, you can find yourself just taking a picture, thinking, maybe that wasn't straight, take another picture. Maybe I want landscape, take another picture. Or maybe the settings were wrong, one more picture. And then you've taken 5-6 pictures in one area and you're like, well, that's 1/3 of the roll gone. Am I the stupid one here just wasting this money? So that's one of the issues with this camera. For some of you as well, this might not be your camera for you, the camera for you, because you may enjoy the idea of slowing down and taking the photo. That's your process. That's why you enjoy film. For me, I've got the other end of it as well. I do the film processing that maybe some people don't do. So once I've shot all the film rolls and stuff, I get it all together. I go process it. I go into the darkroom. I enlarge it if I have time, or I scan it myself at home. So there's a long process there, and the photography side of it, the first bit, isn't the longest bit in this process for me. So having this kind of camera doesn't really take away doesn't take away much more time from the process, because processing film takes fucking forever. And in a larger, setting that up takes 2 days to have it all done. So actually going out and taking pictures is fun, and trying to get the right picture and get what you want out of a picture. Yes, that is a good part of the time. And that may be more a part of your time than it is mine. So having a camera like this, where it does take away half of the battle of taking a photo, may not be for you, but it doesn't hinder me. But obviously I enjoy using all cameras, so I just keep buying cameras. Like I said, if you have a bunch of F lenses lying around, go get a Nikon. If you have a bunch of Canon lenses, go get a Canon. These things are awesome. There's also this YouTuber named Kai, Kai W. He's in England at the moment, and he said the best advice that I ever heard is, it doesn't really matter about the body, because you change the lens and you change the film. It's not a digital camera where you have a sensor and that's what you're given. You can change the film stock. Kodak, Portra, Gold, you go Ilford, Kentmere, HP5, the worst film ever, or any other, Fuji. You can change your digital sensor basically by changing the film. You can change the lens. So if you want it sharper, softer, whatever you want, you get the characteristics of the lens and you put it on your camera. So all you need to think about is the body is only a means to an end to strap the lens on, put the film in, and if it works, boom. So if you have a certain lens that you want that works for whatever mount, then get the camera for that. But I mean, this camera, eye tracking. This camera, fucking eye tracking, magic. You definitely should have it. And why the fuck did Canon stop doing it? The lazy cunts. Oh, my eye hurts. Fucking useless pricks. And I feel so insecure. But